Linda from Sharmakaya. Today the video is pre-taped as Kim can't be here on Wednesdays, so doesn't mean that the quality or the subject will be any less. I'd like to talk to you today about grounding. What does grounding mean? Or some people may say rooting. To be grounded means to have your 2 feet on the ground. Okay, what does that mean, have your 2 feet on the ground? It's related to being in the present moment, in being in what you are doing exactly at that time. To ground oneself is to feel that you have a link, a connection to Mother Earth, that you are aware that you are in a body, a physical, tangible body. Being grounded means that you're aware of what you're doing and who you are physically. I'm not talking about energetically. If we go to be grounded energetically, which means that we are in either the earth chakra or the first chakra, which is red, it means that we are aware that our connection to Mother Earth becomes full circle when it goes back up to the sky and connects to the crown. Like I previously said in chakras, the root works with the crown. So energetically, to be grounded, we need to be focused on the energy that we are sending to Mother Earth and the energy that Mother Earth is sending to us. And all this channeling is like the picture of the DNA going up and back down like a snake, like the Kundalini, which is the energy vibration of the person. So grounding is very, very important, whether it be energetically, mentally, physically, emotionally. It's very soothing to know where we belong and to feel that we embrace the present moment. You know, people that are artists like to fly, like to be somewhere else. They're not grounded at that moment, but they're in the present moment. So they're grounded energetically, but they're not physically aware of what they're doing. That's why they lose the track of time and so on and so forth. And they're into their intuition very much. Whereas when you're physically grounded, you're aware that I'm touching the shelving, the crystal. I'm seeing the fairies. I'm aware of what I'm doing. I'm moving my hands. My fingers are moving and I feel the muscles in my arms moving. That's being self-aware of what's going on. So if you go on the beach and your feet are on the sand and you crinkle your toes, you feel the hot sand in your toes. You feel the wet water come through the sand. That's being grounded physically. Now, to be healthy in all our different bodies, it's very important to be grounded physically as well as all in our subtle bodies, which means to be aware that physically we chose a body to experience our 5 senses: the touch, the smell, the sight, the feeling. All these senses that the taste, the hearing, are very important to the physical part of it, and that is connected to the energetic part of being grounded, which is through these senses we live emotions, reactions that bring us into the astral world. And in this world we can contact our intuition and go to higher realms to be in reality of our possibilities. You know, when you're aware that you are physically tied to Mother Earth, but that you are invisibly tied to something bigger than yourself, the manifestations of this balance belong to one, to yourself. And you can choose to either be very Cartesian, very into your mind, into matter, or you can choose to be also very in the invisible, in the metaphysical part of life. So you can find a balance. To be healthy, like I said before, in our physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual bodies, we need to find balance in the energetic grounding as well as the physical grounding. And the best way to do that is to know that you have both feet on the ground, you are connected to something that is solid, that brings you to the center of the earth, and at the same time you are connected to something that is flimsy, that is like the clouds up in the sky that you can see but you can't really touch. When you come to touch, your hand goes through. When you accept and absorb and feel this connection of matter and non-matter, you are in balance. And the way to do that physically on this earth is you can visualize that you're like a tree, that your roots go to the center of the earth and they're nourished by Mother Earth, by the feeling of the earth. And at the same time, your leaves are filtered by the wind, which we feel but we don't see. And the tree limbs go very high above to places where we can't really measure or see. That's being in balance. So this is something you can do physically. You can also see yourself like in an elevator. And the elevator is your body, so you can go down to the center of the earth and you can go up to the center of the sky. If you need to have physical complements to ground you, sage, sandalwood, cedar, what else can we use? Vetiver. These are all oils and odors that will ground you to Mother Earth. If you want to go in stones or crystals, any dark stones, any jaspers will ground you automatically. If you want to go into images, any of the elementals, like for earth it's the fairies, for water it's the onzin, we say in French. The English word is not coming to me right now. There are different things that you can visualize to ground you. Sorry for the pause. We answered a client in the store. So as I was talking, there's many images that you can take to ground you physically, to bring you to Mother Earth, whether it be, you know, dwarfs, gnomes, elves. All these things are spiritual, but they're all attached to the earth. One thing that you can do energetically is use, like I said before, I think I said it, stones. Any black stones or jaspers are efficient. Clear quartz is very efficient to ground you. You can wear bracelets, you can have a mala, and when you're doing mantras, it brings you into yourself and makes you aware that you're sitting. When you're aware of meditating, when you're aware of your breathing, you become aware that you are there breathing. Your breath makes you present in the moment, in the physical world. These are all things that will ground you, that will help you to feel solid. Because the root chakra works a lot on the self-confidence, on being aware that you're capable. Nothing is impossible, or like I like to say, I'm possible. Therefore, on that note, I shall say, be grounded, have a good weekend, enjoy life, and we'll see you next week. If you have any questions, don't hesitate. If you have any topics that seem to interest you more than others, please let us know, because as we're surveying the past videos, things fluctuate quite a bit, so it's hard for us to decide if you prefer that I speak about personal growth subjects, or if you would prefer that I speak about different stones. So please let us know what interests you. And we also have for Father's Day a tirage, a draw. Thank you, Kim. A draw, half and half, $5 a ticket to win a wooden sandalwood Buddha worth $160. It shall be drawn the day before Father's Day. I think it's the 16th of June. Father's Day is the 17th. So that's that. Come in the shop. Let us know what you like. Please advise us of different topics, because we aim to please and we aim to integrate with you guys, and it's going to help me to focus on the webinar classes and different things that I would like to teach. I'm not very comfortable about being on the web, but if I have support from my followers telling me what they like, being supported like that will give me more confidence to do more things on the web. So on that note, once again, happy weekend and enjoy yourselves. Bye.